Hi, my name is Keely and I'm going to show you how to create a kick drum sound with a sine tone using Ultrabeat. Alright, so we've opened up Ultrabeat into our Logic session here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down here. We're going to right click on the bottom that says initialize kick. We're going to go to initialize and we're going to initialize it to a sine tone. So when we hit the key, we get a sine tone. So now what we're going to do is we are going to pitch shift it down to about there, and we're going to turn this mod button on, and we're going to turn it on to envelope number 1. You just click and hold and bring it down to envelope number 1. We're going to bring this little blue doohickey thing here, so we've got it at about there. So what we do is when we hit our kick drum, we get that kind of sound. So now what we're going to do is, because this is being controlled by envelope number 1, we're going to go over here to our envelope number 1 and we're going to play with the attack, decay, sustain, release. So right now we want a really fast attack. Play with these little knobs so we get kind of a shape, looks like that. Play with a little bit so you kind of get decent sounding kick, kind of like that. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we are going to go to our noise oscillator and we're going to turn it on by pressing the little power button there. So basically when you hit, it's kind of what it sounds like, which isn't really preferable when making a kick drum. So what we're going to do is make sure we're on a low pass filter there. We're going to turn this down a little bit. I'm going to turn our volume down over here, and then there's a little indent little thing there. We're just going to click on that, turn it all the way up. Now we're going to change the envelope on here. So because this is being generated by envelope number 3, we're going to go down here, click envelope number 3, and play with the attack, sustain, decay, and releases on that. So we want a really fast attack, basically, and a really fast release. So when you hit it, you don't really hit it. And what basically this noise does is it gives it the sound of the beater hitting the kick drum. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to envelope number 4, because that is what's our main volume thing is being controlled, and we're just going to play with it a little bit, if it'll let me. And we're going to play with these little knobs just to try get it looking like that. Fast attack again. There we go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go and click on our band pass, make that little bar turn red there. We're going to click and drag, just EQ this a little bit, so we've got like 1600 hertz up. Turn this one on as well, and bring this one up a little bit lower at about 120, 130. So when you hit the key or down here to get your kick drum sound, that's what it sounds like. And that's basically pretty much the gist of how to make a kick drum out of a sine tone from scratch. You can play around with the envelopes a little bit more. You can play around with the shape of the sine tone. You can play around. There's got dirt levels here for your noise. Play around with some filters. Basically, that's pretty much it, depending on what kind of sound you want. Alright. Thank you for watching my video. Come check out my next video on how to create a snare drum using a sine tone in Ultrabeat.